Atlanta, you're listening to the Abbie Knights Morning Show, the number one party show in the city.
I got tons of soul on my true collectible. Famous, so famous, number one desirable. I do what I want when I want and how I want it. Leave you with the one in the air, that's how I roll. I got tons of soul on my true collectible. Famous, so famous, number one desirable.
What's going on, everybody? And we're back with the crew. How's everyone doing this morning?
What's up?
Good. Waking up.
Yeah, clearly I'm like, where's the energy this morning? There's hangovers. There's something going on.
It is
Well, I heard
early.
Cadence was hanging out with Tank and somebody and Vito last night, so that's probably why he's quiet.
And Sir Charles. So, man, I had a great night last night. Vito was real cool. That's the first time I met Vito. I've met Tank a couple times. He don't remember me, but I've met him a couple times.
He don't remember me.
but Tank was amazing. He hung out in the DJ booth with me half the night and stuff. So I mean, it was a really Sir Charles. He makes some soul. Really good music, great band. So shout out to them, man. It was a good night.
Shout out to Tank and Vito. Vito's real cool people, and he's super talented. Super humble, super talented. That's dope. I'm glad you had a good night, good show. COVID-free still, right?
Oh, yeah. Well, I had COVID earlier this year, so, But I'm still
So you're good
good
now?
I'm good.
Yeah, he's like, I'm good now.
I'm good.
Wait, I have a question. So when someone hangs out with you at your DJ booth, is it usually like a girl that you're dealing with?
No. See,
Am I putting
and that's
you on
funny
blast?
because
Is this too much?
Nah,
Is this too much right now?
but that's funny because like a lot of times, like when a lot of girls will come to the DJ booth because they want somebody to think that you're dating, so they'll leave them alone, so somebody else will leave them alone. But normally not. I don't really like people in my DJ booth, really, for the most part. I like my space.
So they go there to
so you gotta
escape from the creepy men.
Yeah. Like if somebody's hollering at them and it's
Or
like
women.
a friend of mine, they'll come sit up in the DJ booth and stuff like that. So,
Okay, and kind of hide and tuck themselves away.
Yeah.
Hide and tuck.
Because I feel like that's such a male DJ thing. I don't know, Rhea, like, do you have any of your work sit in the booth with you? I feel like usually women are in there like, hey, I want the DJ.
Yeah. No, we be in our zone, you know what I'm saying? But people always come up. I die laughing because they want to have full-blown conversations with me and like catch up and talk about life. And like, I'm like, hold on, wait. So I'm busy. Like, hey,
This
girl,
is the
how you
wrong
doing?
time.
Let's get up after. But they're like, oh my God, and my boyfriend and this guy, he was like, da, da. And I'm like, first off, I have this ear covered, this ear open. So there's one talking in the wrong ear. So I'm not listening to anything. And then
Right.
two, I'm really busy. So like, just say hi. But a lot of my friends respect that. They'll come up, people try to hug me, say, whatever. But just like Cadence, I like my space. I need to be able to move. Like, yeah.
Yeah, you don't like people in
I
your
like to
booth at
dance.
all. And you smile and
I
nod
like to
even though
dance
you
and
don't
move
hear
and
them.
stuff. I gotta have my space.
I'll be like,
definitely gotta have my space.
Yeah. So what's up, Jenny? What you got for us today? What's our morning fix on this fine Saturday?
Morning. Cheers. I don't know if you guys are having your coffee, but I always gotta start with mine.
I'm like,
Did you guys hear or read, listen to Joey Badass's interview that he did? Did
No.
anyone catch it? It was a recent interview that he had with Angela Yee. I thought it was pretty dope. I like him. I like him after that. I was like, okay, I like his perspective and his mentality. But specifically, he was talking about semen retention. No one caught it?
no.
Cadence face. So semen retention is the practice of avoiding ejaculation. This is specific to men at this point, what we're talking about. Okay. Cadence's face is changing. So
I'm
basically,
listening.
it's orgasms without ejaculating for men. And there are benefits to it. So according to Healthline, there are benefits to semen retention. So it's having sex, but without finishing, essentially. And Joey Badass brought this to my attention. I guess it's something that people have been practicing for years, but it helps keep your men's strength, the strength of a man, essentially. So it helps mentally, physically, and spiritually. Mentally, it helps with more confidence and self-control, less anxiety and depression, increased motivation, better memory, concentration, and overall cognitive function. As far as the physical side, muscle growth, thicker hair, deeper voice, and improved sperm quality. From a spiritual standpoint, deeper relationships and better overall happiness. So it's like edging, essentially. I don't know how I would feel if I was being intimate with my partner and every time he didn't finish. I'm so accustomed to having him finish. But I guess there are benefits to it. Have you guys heard about it? What's your take on it?
No, that's negative for me. I've heard of people that do this as a practice, but I'm like, what's the point if you don't finish? I mean, when you watch a sport,
Abby,
the whole point is to score.
I did not accomplish anything in life if you didn't finish. So it's over for
Right?
us.
It's like, yeah, we got it done.
Yes,
We got the job done.
yes. If he didn't, I'll be like this. Is something wrong with you? Because I know I'm good. Are you okay?
See,
Do we
that's
need
the
to check
thing.
you?
And apparently,
I
that's
know
not a
I'm
problem.
fine.
Apparently, that's the problem. Is every time that they finish, they lose like a piece of their manhood, and it takes away their energy.
Yeah, good.
Good.
Yeah.
Apparently,
It takes away
I've been
mine too.
reading
I'm
about
doing a lot
this.
of work.
Exactly. I've been reading about this. I don't know how I would feel because obviously I'm the other end of it, literally. But I can see why it would be beneficial for men if you're trying to procreate, things like that, and procreate, have a baby, So
I get
I don't
that
know.
aspect of it. That makes sense. That makes sense.
And say you have a game.
You're low on kids, if you're low on your count, then maybe you need to practice that. But
Right.
other men don't listen to this. Don't do it, okay? You will have no friends, no
You're gonna have
girlfriend.
all of us feeling like, what's going on? Exactly. I would feel the
You
same
will
way.
ruin
But
our self-esteem. Yes, you will ruin our confidence, okay? It goes both
I know.
ways.
Right. I'm like, hold on, what happened? Is it broken? Did something?
I'm gonna go to therapy like, I'm not working.
But you know what? I would want to know, though, if that is how a man prefers his sexual experience is to not finish
Why?
prior to actually having any type of intercourse with me. If that's how you do it, then I need to know that first. I do need to know that.
First off, okay, so two things. A woman obviously wrote that because I think that
Joey Badass is no woman here.
Oh, I thought that was Joey Badass likes that? Okay.
Yeah, that's what he does. Yes.
Why he make that face?
Maybe Joey Badass is like, maybe he didn't have so many women that's something that he does because he's just shoot smoke. I don't know, but that doesn't make any sense to me. Why you would not want to finish the whole deal when you start? And second of all, every man that's listening right now remembers the days of blue balls. That's all blue balls is you sitting here getting yourself all riled up and then not finishing. So it makes no sense to me. Why would you want to walk around?
I guess
with
it's like
your stuff all
self-control.
sore? I don't get it.
But
I guess it's like being able to control your bodily functions and how
I get that part. I get that part. We got
to
find
where
some
you
other way
can
to
you
control
don't
that
have
part.
blue balls.
Yeah.
And when you and it's when you decide to finish, it just becomes this like euphoric situation where
when you are by yourself hanging out doing your own little thing, I suggest you work on that while you're. That's like something you practice in the gym by yourself. You need to practice that one first. That's what I'm telling my fellas out there. I don't know about that one. And blue ball sucks if you've never had it. So I would refrain from that.
Well, I've never had it. I don't know what that is.
It's the worst feeling in the world. It's
but maybe if you practiced it, you wouldn't have it.
But what's the point of playing football if you're not going to score a touchdown?
Facts.
No, the thing is, you do have orgasms. That's the thing. You have multiple orgasms, and you have them, and apparently they're amplified if you practice this, but you just don't actually.
Oh,
you know what? Valve down there to turn off and on. Like, I'm just gonna.
Yeah, no, you control it, kind of like how we do Kegels. It's like the way that we do Kegel exercises is the same way that a man would hold back from ejaculation.
That's interesting.
Apparently.
I've never heard of that one. I've never heard of that one. I can do some tricks. I've never heard that one.
This must be like that 45-minute orgasm thing where when you meditate and you practice
45
self-control.
minutes.
I've never looked into it. It's not something
Oh
I've
my God. I would
practiced
like be
before.
kicking and screaming and
Who wants to do that? Like, that's fun. That doesn't even sound fun to me.
I feel you, Cadence, because
45
if it was on the flip
minutes?
side-
Oh, 45 minutes? Who wants to be like
Word,
that?
what?
Minutes? What are we doing?
Yo, if it was on the flip side, I don't know if I'd be able to do the semen retention 2 thing. So I was just reading about it. I'm just
People are
spitting
getting bored.
scientific facts. But for me, I feel you. I'm not exactly sure if I'd be
Fellas,
able to
don't
like
try that
just
with your
stop
woman
myself.
at home.
'Cause-
Don't. You better not try that.
You're gonna get left out like
you're trying
Rhea
something
said.
different.
It's a
You're
wrap.
doing something different.
There are benefits, though. I'm not going to stray away from that. But I thought that was pretty interesting.
Okay. What else you got for us?
Speaking of Finnish, I don't know if you caught this, but did you guys see the Foot Locker manager who decided to an empty store and record himself on TikTok or Snapchat?
What?
Yeah.
Yes.
He was
I'm outta here.
ejaculating in sneakers.
in some sneakers.
So in case you
And then
wanted
I
to
had
buy
some
them.
ones because I needed those. Like,
Wait
what?
a minute.
Listen,
Ew.
there's some weird
In
stuff
sneakers?
people do, okay? There's
Not
just
cute.
like, I don't even want to know what people really, really do. Because these are things that we just find and happen to find that come out. I mean, there's probably people that ejaculate
No, he
in like,
wanted it to be seen. He had that. He was doing like a whole like
Oh.
the store is empty. It was some man. I think it was in Canada or something. I'm not exactly sure. I believe Canada, but he was doing a whole selfie, panning around the store, showing how empty it was, and he was like, "Oh, I'm going to
Maybe he's
Jack
an
off.
exhibition-ist or something.
Am I the only one
something
that
like
took a
that."
break
But
when
basically, he
said
got
that?
fired. I don't know what he's doing now, but I mean, he's not. We don't have in our shoes.
I mean,
So,
what if they
don't
gave
know.
him Employee of the Month? That would be crazy.
Oh no, it's probably like walking in some snow. I don't know what it feels like, but
Oh my
Probably-
god.
In some snow somewhere.
Wow.
oh my god, that's gonna be his next video. He's gonna go viral. Just different places. You know what? That might be
Well,
good.
that
He needs to start an OnlyFans of just different places. He's like,
Well,
where
that
should I
won't-
do next?
Wow.
Oh my-
Okay. Well, that's interesting. I will never look at shoes in a shoe store the same ever again in my life.
I know you gotta
Thanks for
check
that,
them, make sure
Jenny.
they ain't
Walking in
sticky.
snow.
Oh my god, that's so nasty.
Slush.
Well, oh my god. Well, thanks for the interesting facts this morning, Jenny. You've given people a lot to think about today, both on the shopping side and the intimate side. So, very useful stuff going on here. I don't know if anybody saw that there's a petition with over 70,000 signatures for Travis Scott to be added to Coachella's lineup for 2023. After all this whole cancel culture stuff's been going on, has anyone
So
seen
how many
that?
signatures does he
He'll
have?
be back.
So, over 70,000 right now.
Oh, he has over 70,000
Already.
I thought that was a goal. Okay.
Yeah,
Do
what do you
think
guys'
they'll put him
thoughts on
back
this? Oh, I think so
He'll
for
definitely
sure.
be back, guys. I told you.
Like for
they-
Coachella
they-
though, for
time to
this
kill.
Coachella, you think he'll
This
be
is
back? that soon?
2023.
Yeah.
Oh,
He just-
2023. Oh, okay.
Yeah. They just
I can see
needed it
that
to go
happening.
away for a second. Like, get the heat off of him. He'll probably drop another album somewhere in between there, and you'll forget anything that ever happened.
America
God.
loves
Respectfully,
a comeback story. There's
Yes,
no such
we
thing
still
as being
have in your
canceled.
prayers those families and people that we've lost. So definitely, shout out to you guys for still staying strong and everything. But still, with this whole Travis Scott situation, yes, back to that. They'll probably just, put some PR stints and other things in place. Kylie's about to have another baby, right? So
Oh yeah.
all these
So he's
other
gonna.
distractions are just going to take away.
Well, they're dropping a whole show on
Family
Hulu now.
Man.
The Kardashians.
Oh, they
I knew they
are.
weren't going to stay away for too long.
Oh, they are. The Kardashians or Kylie and Travis?
It's the whole Kardashian thing. Like, they filmed the proposal for Kourtney. They've been showing different tidbits and stuff. I think Khloe Kardashian posted one of the trailers for it or something on her page. So anybody who's curious, go ahead and head over to Khloe Kardashian's IG. I'm sure they've all posted it. Kris Jenner's definitely posted it. It's got to
Wow.
be somewhere on there.
So it's gonna be on Hulu.
Yes.
So they probably cut out all of the other people who were making money off of them. Decided they don't need them anymore. I'm just gonna keep it
Pretty
with the
much.
family.
Well,
There you
it
go.
probably was one of those things where they wanted E to pay them more and E didn't maybe want to. And
Right.
so, it's like with Power.
Right? They don't need them.
Why
They
did
don't need 'em
Power do a
anymore.
spin-off series called Power Book 2? That's weird. Well, it's probably a paperwork thing. So
Ooh, Power Book 2.
listen, there's always
I love Power.
there's always a loophole
I
somewhere.
know.
Real
I can't
quick,
wait for
Kate-
the new Tommy one comes out this week.
I
Hey,
can't wait.
hey,
I love
hey.
everything Power behind it.
I do too.
That
The
whole
acting is
cast.
so on
Yeah.
point. So
I was
good.
watching Ozark and Tommy was in Ozark, y'all. You forgot he came back. They shot him off in Ozark, remember? But he's back.
Look at Abby's face.
Wow. That was straight to it, right? Straight, no chasers, they say. So Tommy's one of my favorite characters too, though. But I don't understand. I feel like Ghost is making a comeback. I don't care what nobody says. Ghost is making a comeback. That's how I feel
I just
about
finished
that.
Power.
I'm
Last
dying
week.
laughing.
I just finished the last part of Power, so
Like the original Power.
the original. Yeah, I just finished the
Oh,
original.
nice.
so.
Well, you got a lot of catching up to do.
What
I
took
see.
you so
I
long? What the
see.
hell were you doing?
I wasn't about to
Holding
pay
back.
wasn't about
I
to pay
know.
for
His
my
Retention.
finishing
subscription to watch something.
situation.
Power retention.
Yeah, there you go. That's what I was
Power
doing.
retention.
I was working
That's a
on
good
that
way to
part.
call it.
That
Yeah.
retention I was working on. No, I just didn't get finished with it, and then I'm one of those people who I don't like to watch episodes all the time, like back to like every week. So I like to binge watch them. So
binge
I was
watch.
like,
Oh, I love that.
yeah.
Damn.
So that's what I got to do. I watched the last season. Took me like a day to watch just looking around watching.
Oh,
stuff
you
like
was
that all the time.
binge
binging. Watching. It was good, but
That
it was
acting
really good.
is so on
You didn't
point.
shower,
acting's
nothing.
amazing.
You change your
Yeah.
underwear, change your socks, just sitting there, just smelling
It
up
ain't
the
got
whole
that
room,
many
watching
episodes.
Power.
It ain't got
That's
that
too
many
funny. Did you see
episodes.
Tyreek's rant? He went off on that because everybody thinks that Ghost was coming back. And he's like, I'm telling you, he's not. He's dead. He's not resurrecting. It's over. He died.
Yeah, I don't see how he comes
saw-
back, but
I
Gotta
saw a
watch
little
it.
clip of
It's
it.
so funny.
He's
yeah.
so
He did a
cute.
live. It was funny.
y'all have seen more than I have. But from what I've seen, I don't see how he comes back from that. But
I don't
I'ma
know
check it
because
out
they
when
never
keep
really
moving.
showed him in a casket or anything. So I feel
Exactly
like he's
right.
going to have survived and he's going to pop up when we least expect it. And everybody's
couldn't
going to
get
go
that
crazy. It's going to be like,
hairline right.
oh, he's back. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
They
because
couldn't
remember
get
the
that
lawyer
hairline right.
handed him
That
the
hairline's
paper
crazy.
when he got to jail. Oh my god!
And then he's,
I won't ruin it for Cadence.
Yeah, we're
So-
not gonna ruin
so
it
there-
for you,
oh,
but I
yeah.
thought the
There
same
you
thing.
go.
I'm like,
He
come on,
hasn't seen it
you
yet.
planned this out? No, you didn't. No, that was. I feel like they're giving little tidbits about what's happening.
I'm not listening.
Yo, talking
I'm
about
not listening.
binge watching. Did you see Euphoria? Have y'all heard of Euphoria?
I have
literally
not seen
binge
it. Is it
watched
good?
I
like
love me
20
some
episodes
Euphoria,
last
and
night.
I
I've been
love
like
me
this.
some Zendaya.
Oh, is
She's
it that
so-
good?
I love
It's
her.
so good, but it's so crazy and twisted. By the way, not to like say anything, but I've never seen so many little in my life besides watching that show. Jenny, can you comment on this? Like,
Yes,
they
there you
just
go. I was
show
like,
men
cute,
little things left and
cute.
right. I'm like, why? And Drake's a producer on the show, so I'm like, Drake, I don't understand. Do you like seeing these things? Because I'm confused. Like, it's too much for me. Too much.
You know what it is? It's a very raw show. And it doesn't and Dare, the drug prevention user program, they have something to say about Euphoria, saying that it's like promoting drug use, but it's actually not promoting. It's very real. I feel like it's very real, raw, and relatable. And that's what I like about Euphoria, because that's you have come
Like,
across
all
some.
these
I just have to walk away
people,
from.
they're real.
Oh, excuse me. Beep.
I'm like, listen.
I feel like every time we're on little clips, it's me in the corner, embarrassed from what
I know.
comes out of these women's mouths sometimes.
So,
There you
by
go.
the way, speaking of little things, I just want to proudly say that I didn't get nothing
God.
weird in my DMs, so y'all failed. Thank you very much. Thank you
Oh,
to
man.
everybody that did not send me
Wow.
anything.
There
So,
was a
Disappointing.
DM that I got.
Oh,
And I'm
but that
like,
was
this
for
is
you. That
not
wasn't for
supposed to
me.
Come to me. It's not supposed to come to
Don't
me.
worry, Abbie. We're going to set you up on a date or something. Maybe Valentine's Day, we set you up with a nice guy or something like that, and you have like a nice
Valentine's.
little date. Maybe virtual or something, since COVID's still going on. We don't want you to get, but maybe we could work that out for you, girl.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
Wait,
I'm
I have
sure.
a question. Abbie, does size matter to you?
oh my God. I knew that was
Are you going to
coming.
answer?
Obviously.
Our
Yes.
ears are open. It does? Okay.
Does it matter for you? Yes. For Rhea?
It
Yes.
matters. I feel like it. I was
For
just
me?
seeing because we're gonna set you up on a date. I'm just seeing what the prereqs are.
Nobody wants to show up and be like, eeny, weeny, teeny. Like, nobody
We might
wants
have to
that.
do a casting, Jenny. A
I
screening.
got a casting call.
Casting call.
We're just gonna have people walk by, have the camera lowered down, just walk by with your
Do you,
pants down.
do you
and we'll
do
let
retention or nah? That's gonna be
know.
the question. Are you about that retention life or nah?
I know. I wouldn't mind trying that.
Pass
I mean,
next.
I wouldn't be trying it, but I wouldn't mind being with somebody who tries that and then have it be explosive when it happens.
Ooh, boom!
I know that. I don't know.
She said, boom.
What is going on this
Oh
morning?
my God.
Lord.
Listen, speaking of explosive
Oh, my
situations,
Lord.
has anyone seen Kanye and Julia Fox? They look like they're practicing a little bit of that behind closed doors. Or maybe, I don't know, it looks a little forced.
They
I
look
don't know
like they
what's going
belong
on.
on Euphoria, right? Doesn't she
Yeah,
look like she
they
belongs
really
like on
just
Euphoria
need to-
somewhere?
It's a little
like,
weird. It looks staged to me.
She
I
reminds
bet.
me of that. It's definitely staged. And on
She
Euphoria, she
reminds
reminds me of the girl on Euphoria, the one that dates Nate, whatever her name is.
I
I
feel.
could see Kanye. I could see Kanye doing the whole edging thing that we were talking about earlier. That seems like something Kanye.
That looks like something
like to
Kanye would
do, like,
definitely do.
not- Yeah. So I don't know
He's
what.
I feel like
Just
if they
doing it, I
break up,
think,
it'll
at
be
Kim.
nasty.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like
Sorry?
Kim started taking
He
pictures
misses
with
Kim.
me, so he's like, I'm gonna take pictures of my boo. You know what I'm saying? It's just petty because obviously, like,
I
if
agree.
Oh,
you're
she
not
took
gonna
pictures
have,
with
you have
him?
photographers in her out.
Mhm.
Yeah, she took several pictures when they first came out. They were hanging out, they were going on dates, they were in the streets, they were, you know what I'm saying? So he
Oh,
wasn't
those
in the
kinda-
street.
oh,
He just felt
paparazzi
some type
photos.
of way.
Mhm.
Oh, you mean
Yeah.
she wasn't
So
hiding
then,
some
like
photos. I
now,
thought they were, like,
everything
doing,
is like
like, a whole
super
photo shoot.
staged.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ooh,
like
the
Abbie
little
said, it's
tongue
super,
picture
super
thing.
staged.
I don't know. It was a lot for me when I
That
saw
was a
it.
lot for me, too.
I did have a question for you ladies though. Do you believe that there's a right way to send a man to the store to run your errands? Did
Yes,
anyone else see these
absolutely.
pictures where the girl
You
did a
need to
whole cutout
sign
of the
the
actual
wrong
photos
thing.
of the products and he still came back with
Absolutely.
the wrong thing?
You need like a
Yeah, but
screenshot
guys really
of.
do that. Guys
Don't
really do that.
send them-
I've done that.
why
I've sent
send
you
us to
text
do that?
messages.
Because we do a lot for you. So all you could do is when I tell your ass to go to the store, go to the damn store. I bleep myself out. You like that, huh?
Listen,
Yeah.
one guy literally went up and beyond, and that's why I was like, yo, you could have whatever you want. Like I told him, and it was actually kind of a test. I was like, listen, I need something specific.
test.
I need an eyebrow pencil, and it needs to look like this. It needs to have like a sharp little edge. It needs to look like this. I need to have this. It has to have this on the other end so I could brush this. Da-da-da. He came back now with 2 different styles, 3 different styles.
Oh, I
and
love
on top
that.
of it, I was like, oh, I need this. And he brought me like so many different options. So that was the point. I was like, thank you. Like you got options. You weren't just like, let me think out the box. You thought outside of the bigger
You
box.
have this wonderful thing on your phone. It's called a camera. So if a girl says, hey,
There you go.
I need this certain thing, take a picture of it, put it on
Right.
your phone, go to the store and say, hey, I'm looking for this picture. Boom. You good to go. I don't know. That shouldn't even be complicated. I don't know. That's crazy to me.
It shouldn't be, but
I
you know, a
prefer
lot
not
of
to go
people
to the
don't do
store to go
that.
pick up your womanly stuff like that. I don't know. I just feel like women should just go grab that stuff.
Nah, but what if we at home?
can't.
taking
We're
care of
in
the baby,
pain.
We can't go and we cooking you a meal. You better go
Yeah,
get me
it
my
feels like little
tampons.
midgets
Well,
are
that's different
stabbing you
because
in the
nobody
back
cooks me a
sometimes.
meal. I cook for everybody, so that just seems, I don't know.
Okay,
From
well,
my
you're
perspective,
excluded
that
from this
just seems weird.
conversation.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
He doesn't count.
Exactly.
You don't count right
I'm
now.
out of here.
So before we head out to break, let's go ahead and get Rhea to keep it a little real for a quick second. What you got for us
Since
today?
we've been just talking about the young man, we have a few topics to talk about and keeping it real. But we're going to stay on the Kanye situation since we just were there with him. He has a lot going on right now. And I want to say it's good and it's bad. But once again, working in this industry, I just feel like it's a whole big PR stint and all that. We were talking about him and his girlfriend, the Julia Fox situation. Now he has two coming out. And who is the executive producer? My husband, Future. Listen, I'm not his baby mama, okay? I'm going to be his wife, okay? There's a difference, okay? But Future he is on this executive producing. So honestly, I cannot wait because he's one of my favorite artists. And I feel like Kanye got him on there to give him a little bit more trap, to give him a little more flavor. Because, Kanye, he's artistic. He does his individual stuff and he's, always out there. So I really appreciate him for that. But he's gone the gospel route. He's done all of that. He's trying to clean him up, clear his name, blah, blah, blah. Now he's about to go ratchet trap. You're going to see him in probably shaking ass videos.
I love it.
You remember song? Remember the birthday song? Like, listen,
one time for the birthday.
How they doing, huh? Listen, he's coming back and he's going all the way trap. So I think he's going to have some fire on that, especially
I love that Future. It's him and Future. What? That album is going to be so disrespectful and I love it. I cannot wait. Yes.
As long as it's not a gospel album, I'm all for
okay,
it.
I feel you right there.
I don't want
Kanye and Future right now, and
no disrespect to anybody that listens to gospel music and rap and stuff like that.
We're not talking about that right now.
Yeah, we're not disrespecting anything like that. But as far as Kanye, I want Kanye to rap. You know what I mean? Yes. I want him to be a rapper.
I want to bring old Kanye back. Jesus walks Kanye. That's what I'm hoping
I feel
for.
He's
if Future can bring that out of him, more power to him. I'm a big fan of Future. Future's one of my favorite rappers. So.
Yes.
Exactly. And the whole thing he has, like I said, with the Drake album, they kept comparing Kanye and Drake, who's better. And Kanye always has super Future Drake features. So cannot wait for this new drop album. And like I said, I think a lot of the stuff that's happening around him going on and all that is just for this PR stint because that's 3 weeks away, y'all. That's about to come up. He's probably trying to get as much publicity as possible, for this new album. So we'll see. We'll see how it shakes and moves.
Drake will be on there. I bet you Drake will be on there. Drake and Future are so close. You know what I mean?
Yep, they just had their reunited situation.
Drake,
when
Future,
they had
Kanye, throw a little Travis in there. What? Stop it.
Oh, it's going to be sick, y'all. So stay tuned for that. On top of that, he just has, like I said, a lot of stuff going on. Fashion Week's coming up. They were supposedly supposed to be him featuring Skid Row. They were doing a collab, and he was going to have homeless people. Yeah, he was going to have homeless people model. Now he's scratching it. His PR and them are saying it's not happening. It's not true. So I don't know, folks. What y'all think? You think it's going to happen? I thought that was actually a really cool idea to put homeless people in the situation. Knowing his car, y'all seen his clothes when he did that. Everyone kept saying
Yeezy collection. Yeah,
people looked homeless. So I'm like, you know what? You might as well feature people and give them an opportunity and a start and clean them up. I think that would be a great gesture. What do y'all think?
I like it.
I agree.
I like it. I think that'd be a good move for him.
Yeah,
and it'd be a great PR move too. Because no one's ever done that.
It's in the works. It's up in the air. You know what I'm saying? It's probably going to go through. Like I said, this is just a whole little PR thing to make sure he's doing moves. He's going to do it. He's not going to do it. It's all about the surprise smoke and mirror factor. So we'll see. We'll see.
Nope.
I like it.
And in better news, his ex-boo, Kim Kardashian, her Skims are now worth $3.2 billion. So...
Oh, I know. I've seen that. It doubled
one.
from last year, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So shout out to Kanye for help pushing her fashion career.
How much is a pair?
It was like $1 billion or something last year, a year or 2 years ago.
Now she's up to 3.
I just bought a bodysuit not too long ago, and it was, I think, almost $100.
Was
it nice?
Do you like
it? Would you buy it again?
I actually
haven't bought anything yet.
It is really nice. I will say, so it's a full body suit. It's gold. It's like totally sheer. You gotta wear something underneath
Where
it.
the hell you wearing that?
But it's got. I'll end up posting pictures eventually. But
but
it's cute. Eventually, it's got eventually. Yeah. I'm gonna come out looking like you, Rhea.
What'd you buy it for? What are you buying it for? Where were you?
Might look like
it was cute, and it had the gloves. And when her stuff sells out, it's gone. So
does it come with housing?
Did it come with what?
Does it come with high heel and glitter?
No glitter. No. And I mean high heels maybe. Not clear ones though.
Yeah. We got visuals going. It's sheer and it's gold. Like, is it gold? Because it's sheer.
Listen, if I get my splits back, y'all best believe I'm gonna throw that bodysuit on and do a whole split with some heels, okay?
Oh my gosh. Can you do the splits?
Huh? Cadence?
Cadence, can you do?
Can you
do the splits?
No. Yeah. What? I mean, why in the world would I ever be in the need to do the splits. I'm not in a karate championship next week or anything.
You never done splits in the mirror? You never done splits in the mirror? Looked at yourself?
No.
Okay, good. I always got to check.
I thought she was talking to Abbie. That's why I was sitting there. I was like, she's obviously talking to Abbie, asking her if she can do it.
Well, I'm definitely trying to get mine back. I'm stretching every day. We're doing like a 30-day challenge. It's going down.
Like,
Literally.
I'm going to be on Cobra Kai next week. No, I'm good. I don't need to know if I can.
Oh, God.
So
what if I just
good.
came on here and just randomly told y'all that? Like, yeah, I can. Hey,
I'm about
guys,
to buy
I
you
was
some
sitting at
Skims.
home yesterday and I was just doing the splits. Yeah, I would be like, this dude here.
He just show up in the background there across the couch doing a whole split. Talking about
Be like, you auditioning for
Just
Cheer or
stretching.
Cobra Kai? Pick
I don't
one.
want my man
Cobra Kai.
doing a split.
to
Be a
know
little
how to do
weird.
split. Don't do the splits, please.
Yeah, it'd be,
I
it'd be a
think
little weird.
the
need
men
to know
who
how
do
to
know
do
how to do
splits.
it will probably never tell you if they did know how to
Oh, yeah,
do it.
please. Keep
That's
that
not
to
information
yourself.
you give unless you're just in Taekwondo or something.
Yeah,
Then
that's
it's
a little.
cool. It's
Okay,
like,
that
oh, you can
might
do the
make a
little
little
Johnny
sense.
Cage thing, like bow, like do the splits. That would be cool. But other than that, nah.
Yeah, no, I think
You
it's a
know,
little much. But
men should never do the splits.
to what you were saying, like the Skims quality of stuff, it is nice. I mean, I have a few
That's
things
dope.
by Skims, and just like her eyeshadows and stuff, the quality is definitely there, but so are the prices. So I don't have the Fendi collab. I heard it was dope. I don't have that one, but some of the other pieces,
I've never heard
I
of
like
any of
it.
this stuff. That's amazing.
I'm telling you, that cute little Cheryl, I'll have to send you guys a picture. You're going to be like, oh, the girls are going to be like, oh, okay, that's cute. I'm telling you.
Girl, we know.
So what else you got for us?
Buy
I
me
know you got a little
some. I
something
want
else.
some.
Oh, and then, I mean, still on the Kanye, since we have a whole list of him, obviously the whole Ray J stunt with the extra tape, and he supposedly got the laptop from Ray J's ex-manager Wacko last year, right in, I think, October when she did SNL, supposedly the front with the whole situation. Yeah, now that's not happening. There's nothing on the tape. Even Shaquille O'Neal tapped in and was like, listen, that's disrespectful. I would never put my wife in my situation. Because come on, guys, he has children now. Like, I'd understand if you wanted to get back at somebody that was just out there by themselves. But you have children with this woman. Why are you trying to bring up situations and hash up bad things? I
Bringing
think the
up
man's
old stuff.
hurt, honey. I think, he live across the street now. And the Kardashians X'd him out a little bit. I just feel like he felt some type of way. Especially the whole stint with the birthday. Remember? This was like last week with the whole birthday, his daughter, it was her birthday, Chicago, I think's birthday, and he didn't get the address, and he was putting out messages on IG like, they won't give me my daughter's address. I need y'all to help me.
Do you really
Like,
believe
that's
that,
a
though?
lot.
He knows where they all live.
Exactly, and then there's a photo of him.
Yeah, but they got like
swinging
41
around. I'm
houses
like, what
or
is
something.
this? Like,
So
can
you
just
don't know where
stop
it
her?
is.
They probably
You know
do
what
have
I'm
like
saying?
40
So
houses.
he's just trying everything and anything. But anyway, speaking of funny things, did you see Fat Joe in his outfit with his boots on, the Kanye
Oh
boots
my
on?
goodness gracious.
I know
That's
y'all
another
seen
thing I
that.
don't want
They've
my
been
man
making
doing.
memes
That.
left and right about that one. So they've been putting garbage bags on their feet, paper
Oh
bags.
my gosh. Yeah, that picture looked, I don't know what that
The
looks
boots
like.
are played out.
It kind of looked
Wow.
like, remember that photo? Remember that photo where we saw that dude? He was wearing them lace up Tims from the
That's
Bronx.
exactly
Yeah.
I'm
what
assuming
that
he's from
looks
the
like.
Bronx.
Those look better.
Yeah, they had that same vibe, like they should be friends or something.
Definitely.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if I like that outfit.
Yeah, I don't
Oh,
know. I don't know about that.
I don't know how I
Not
feel
feeling
about
that.
that.
It's pretty
I don't
bad.
know, is it didn't give me a good feeling. I didn't like it.
Yeah. And I'm
I
sure
mean,
they
if you
were
liked
super
it, that's
expensive,
cool.
but no.
Rock what you rock. But I don't know.
Exactly.
You know what they say? It's all about the shmoney.
It's all about the shmoney. Speaking of shmoney, Abby, listen, I know y'all seen that shmoney challenge. People have been ODing.
That one had me dead right
Mr.
there.
Bigfoot over here. We even got people in Congress doing it. I don't even know who's that. IRS watching Nick Cannon. He's insane.
Oh, yeah.
OMG. Of course,
Oh, I
Floyd
saw that
Mayweather has
one.
$9 billion out on the table.
Nah, but they
yeah.
use Floyd Mayweather's photo and made a meme out
Went
of it
insane.
saying, "You're lucky
Laugh
that
on
he
me.
can't spell." So
They had so many people doing hilarious things. Lala Milan had toilet paper, and she couldn't.
See, that's the only reason why you want to do the splits right there. That's the only reason
exactly. I mean, what is that? What is that?
Oh, it looks like some sort of like a pastry or something.
why.
Oh yeah, this situation. These two have been going ham.
oh my
I don't know
god,
if
it's
y'all
a
heard about that
situation.
situation.
I like that
Yeah,
one.
it's drama. What you say
Now, Chucky, what you
Chuck?
say now, Chucky?
Too
My
many,
last
too many.
$20. That's funny. People have been ODing, but those are pretty hilarious. If you seen what's her name, Young Money, what's her name? Money, the girl,
Money
we
long.
just talked about her last. What's her name? Money Long. Yeah, did
Money
you see
long.
hers?
There you go.
I didn't.
I haven't seen it.
Long. Her and Floyd Mayweather need to hang out. She had a whole trail like this going through her house. Like it was crazy.
Are y'all doing it?
I zoomed in too. Those are hundreds.
That's soon. Are y'all gonna do the challenge?
I need someone to send me some money just so I can do the challenge.
Exactly. Me too.
Nice.
Nah, I'm good. I don't
Cadence
like
always
showing
talks
people
about
all
how
my
he's
stuff.
so willing to be generous. You trying to send out money for the challenge?
Nah, I'm good. I'm good on that one.
Our cash ups are
I can do it. Guys bless me. I work a lot.
Don't be
I'm
getting on
hard
Cash
worker,
App
but
for everybody.
I'm good. All you're gonna do is have the goons like, okay, I see what he got over there. Nah, I'm good.
Exactly.
He said, "Nah, I'm good. Ain't nothing to see over here."
Nah, ain't nothing over here. I got.
You could just use ones.
I got a bag full of ones over here. I don't know.
Some
what you're
girl
talking
put
about.
one
I'm headed
out.
to the
She's
strip
like,
club.
y'all gonna get robbed.
I saw that one.
For real.
Yeah.
For real.
That's
Social
hilarious.
media's a trip, though. You know what I mean? Because it does allow people just to floss like that. People got they mortgage on the ground and stuff, acting like they doing something.
I love it though. It's funny.
But I like
It's
it though.
for
It's
the
funny.
culture.
It's funny and
too,
it's
so-
entertaining. You know, it's definitely
It is. I
entertaining.
love it.
It's
I love the
definitely entertaining.
creativity behind everybody and just
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
I'm just
Shout
there
out to
for
all
the
the
comments.
creators out there.
Yeah, that's all I
No,
want to see
it's
is the
all-
comments.
for
all I
fun.
think
It's
about
all
is
for
like when
fun.
I see like Mayweather, it's like you got to understand that's liquid money. Most rich people don't have liquid money like that. He's just got money just laying around like that. You know, so that's a different type of
Gotta find your
rich.
secret vault.
You know, that's a different. And most people that are rich like him don't flaunt their money like that. You know, so.
But he
I mean,
wouldn't be
whether
Money
that's good or
Mayweather
bad.
if he didn't,
But he
right?
wouldn't be money.
Yeah,
He really
yeah,
walks around
exactly.
with suitcases
Oh,
though,
no
y'all.
doubt.
He really walks around with
No, he
duffel
does.
bags
I've met
full of
him.
money.
I've met him, and that's exactly what he does. He's got
Like
a
he
whole
walks
crew
into
of
the club. He
security.
has like 4 or 5
Mhm.
security guards that just hold bags like this, and you
Wow.
walk in with them. Like we've partied.
Armed guards
I'll be like,
with
"What
bags.
the hell?"
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm.
And then he tells
That's
them
what's
to
up.
go, like he'll go pick stuff out, and then he'll be like, "Okay, you can go pay now." It's
I
a
feel
very
like his
interesting
security
process.
guards are Cobra Kai trained.
Facts.
They
They
probably do the
definitely
splits.
doing the splits.
They
Yeah,
probably
definitely.
got AK-47s in those bags. Like
Man.
I don't even want to know.
Yeah, me either. On that note, we're gonna
Probably
take.
have a device like blow the money up.
She said,
Oh.
"Pew." We're going to take a quick break, but we'll be right back, you guys. Make sure you don't go anywhere. You're listening to the Abbie Knights Show. The bioptimized humans achieve ideal levels of aesthetics, performance, and health. It's a state of existence where all the body and brain's functions operate in perfect harmony. A symphony of the factors flowing in optimal quantities and qualities. We have world-class biologists to create the best in-class formulas. Our mission and physical suffering by optimizing digestion, optimizing brains, and activating bi-optimized health. We've been optimizing humans since 2004. Buy Optimizers. Use code Abbie10 for discount at checkout. And we're back talking about Cobra Kai and these bags full of money, or Schmoney, as Cardi B would say. It's crazy out here. I feel like the clout chasing on social media is a little over the top. Maybe it's just me though. I don't know. I think that people have you seen? There's some fake bills that look so real.
Oh, the money, like you get the stuff for the money for the shows and stuff. You know, and it looks real. It just says it's fake on the back end or whatever. But yeah.
No, I've seen on this feature that I've been doing some work on, there was a $100 bill on the floor, and I was like, "Hey, dude, like you dropped your money," and he was like, "Oh, no, it's fake." Literally, all of us came up. We were holding the bill up to the light, looking at it. It had the same strip. It looked so real.
Wow.
So I'm wondering how
I need
many
me
people.
those. Give me
I was
some.
gonna say have the strip in it.
It did. It had the whole little monogram, the hologram.
We going to the strip
You know what I'm
club with
talking
that.
about, okay? But I'm wondering how many of those
kidding.
people
Please
use
don't.
fake money.
Wasn't Was that Usher that used it, that had the fake
Oh
money?
my
The
gosh,
Ush- the Ush
money,
bills?
whatever,
Usher
Usher dollars.
Usher
Please
dollars.
stop it.
Ush bucks.
I could
What?
only imagine the feeling a girl got when she looked at this bill and it got Usher face on the side of it.
Oh my gosh. You put your clothes back on that when you see
Was he
that.
spinning the
Like,
U chain on the front of it? Like it was like a
my
hologram
God,
where you can see the U
exactly.
chain spinning.
Should
Oh,
have. He should have.
Oh my God, that would have been. Well, I will say though,
Oh.
because that became a whole thing where they said that he was being cheap and he rolled up and just paid the strippers with fake money, but he actually paid with real money, and then that was part of a publicity stunt, which worked really well.
This one stripper was amazing. She had this whole show. Oh, yeah, you gotta see it. But that's where
I'm
the
so
dollars came
jealous.
from. I saw the show. It was dope.
I'm
Jealous
so
of
jealous
what?
because I really wanted to go watch that show.
Oh,
And I
I
think
was like,
it's
what?
done.
Okay,
It's not like a
stripper?
permanent
I'm not
residency.
getting money.
Usher's on skates and everything.
Nice.
And you know every song too, so it's like it's lit. It's a great concert. He's
Oh
doing
no,
his
I'm
thing
sure
in
it
Vegas.
is. His shows are always A1 though. The
Yeah, Usher
choreography
was
is
one of
always
my
on
favorite.
point. I don't know about the outfits, the looks. I don't know who's styling
Yeah,
him.
the
Some of them
outfits
outfits
were
a
a little
little,
too much. He had like a sparkly sequin outfit. I was like, bro,
Oh,
okay, that's
gosh.
the
too
blue
much,
one.
too much.
Yeah.
We see you on stage.
Yeah, we see you.
I haven't seen it. I didn't see that. I didn't see that
A lot
outfit.
going on. By the way, you guys, our quote of the day today is you can do anything you set your mind to. So for anybody out there that's starting to kind of feel like taxes are not going to be looking so plentiful this year due to the lack of work last year, and maybe things are slow or kind of rough, just know that anything you set your mind to, you can accomplish. Right, Rhea? You know all about that. It's all about
it,
setting
baby.
goals
It's
and going
true.
after
It is
it.
true. Just stick to it. Believe in yourself. Even when times and things get rough and tough, you got this.
Yeah. Didn't Kobe say that's part of the dream? It's putting in the work. You know, that's the real dream right there, not just what you accomplish, which I'm sure some people are going to be like, that sounds stupid. What you mean? Like the dream is having the money, not putting the work in. But for the deeper thinkers, they'll get where we're going with that.
And don't procrastinate.
Right.
I
Don't
procrastinate
procrastinate.
sometimes.
Yeah.
Don't procrastinate.
No
Abby and her
procrastinate.
impersonations. I just love them.
They're trash. I
love her.
know. What can you
She
do?
always has a good one.
Abby, do a Jamaican accent.
Nah.
I know. We be telling her just do whatever. She's like,
Oh no. I would disgrace so bad.
Try a
It's-
British one.
Honey, what you like your nail done today, honey?
What?
Honey, for you long nail.
What? See what I'm talking about?
What?
Make look so good for you, honey.
I know.
Are
Just
you a
comes out
little
of nowhere.
Indian woman? Like,
I think she was going for
What
Asian.
is
Thank
that?
you very much.
Was that Asian?
Okay.
For na-
Yeah.
I think she's going
Well,
for
what-
your local
Yeah.
nail lady. in
Honey,
the
what you
hood.
like? Anything for you, we do for you, honey.
Because she said British, and then you tried that. I was like, that.
is not British.
That don't sound bad. That don't sound bad. No, the British ones are hard. Hello,
Dumb as
hello,
hell.
darling. Do you fancy some tea? No, it's not. I got nothing. That's it. That's all I got in my bag of bad impersonations.
Oh, Lord.
Oh no, you got more. You got more over there.
I know. I'm sure there are bad more bad ones.
Oh no, there's a whole roster of them, but I'm not gonna do that to myself right now.
Oh my lord. Oh my lord.
Oh,
man.
what was I gonna say? Let's talk about Tom Brady. Do you guys believe he's really gonna retire? I know that was a crazy
Absolutely.
segue, but listen,
Oh,
it just
that's my guy.
what?
Tampa
Is
Bay
he really
fan right
retiring?
here.
I need to know.
Be like, oh, we gonna drop the mic and come right back.
I'm hurt. I'm so hurt how the season ended for us. I'm a Tampa Bay fan, been a fan since the 90s, so shout out to Brady, man. He actually made us a legit squad because we definitely wasn't for a long time. We hadn't made the playoffs in 13 years before he got there. I think he's done. I think he probably begged Giselle to be able to play them 2 years after they left New England. And she was like,
I'm
okay,
glad
2
you know
years.
that.
That's what you get. You get 2 years, and then I need you to come home. I need you to be a father. I need you to take me out on dates. I need you to do all that type of stuff because I've been putting this football first too. His whole family has. So I think that I think he would play again if it was just like she was like, yeah, go for it, because he was so great this year. We had a lot of injuries. I say we like I was playing on the team, but that's how you feel when you're a fan. So
I love
shout
the
out to
whole
him.
dialogue that was just created right now. Because
Yeah, I just made that up. I don't know.
He's like,
He
talk
told
like
me
I'm on the
yesterday.
team.
Abby,
know you were
pretend to
there?
be Giselle. Abby, do your accent. Pretend to be Giselle.
Oh no,
fly.
Giselle's probably listening right now. I
And
don't know.
Cadence will
She'll be
be
like,
Tom
"What
Brady.
is
Go.
Shout out to Giselle and Tom Brady. She is stunning.
Yeah, but he has all them
Beautiful.
rings. That's
Yeah,
She said he's got
great
all them
about-
rings.
oh God, these are my rings right here.
I mean, look, I don't know how I feel. I did see your little post, Cadence, on Instagram where he's like, I know you're probably not gonna read this, you're never gonna see this post, but thank you, Tom Brady, for it's
He liked it. He
You-
liked it.
Did he?
Yeah, let's just say yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was about to log out. Did he really? Like, hold on, I'm gone.
He's not Cadence.
I'm out of here. I'm about to go repost the Tom Brady like my post.
Right. But you do feel like you're part of their family almost. When you're a fan and
Facts.
you've been following a team for so long, it's like, this is us. This is an us thing. This is not you. This is us. This
Yeah.
is we. So I don't know. I think it'd be crazy because this would be his 23rd season that he played.
Yeah.
So
He's got nothing else to prove. He's got nothing to prove,
At
so
all.
he's done everything that he could do. So
Yeah, he got in
it's
there
selfish
way
of us to
earlier.
say that he still needs a place. It's like he did his thing. So shout
yeah,
out to
no, he
him.
definitely did. It's funny because one of the guys in the locker room was recording everybody celebrating, and you just see Tom Brady with like part of his uniform like down to his knees, just crouching over in his locker getting his stuff together. And they're like, yo, this man did this so many times, he's not even fazed by it. Like,
Yeah,
he's just
exactly.
getting his stuff together
Yeah.
to go home.
Go
So
home.
that's crazy. Shout out to Tom
What
Brady
about
and the
Ben
Bucks.
Roethlisberger? He's retiring too, but Tom Brady outshined him one more time.
And
Of course, Tom Brady.
Facts.
I mean, I feel like Tom Brady though, he's like popular with obviously the football fans, but he's also so popular with the ladies.
He's such
That
a
it
household
becomes a
name.
whole thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
7 rings. I can't even count. 7.
rings.
She said
Yeah.
7 rings.
7 rings. Facts.
I meant to,
I wanted him for 8. That's why I had 8 up, Abby. He was supposed to get 8 this year.
Facts.
Okay?
We were supposed to get that one this year, but it is.
Oh
what
my
it
God,
is.
if they would have won, you wouldn't have been able to say nothing to Cadence. He would have been bucked out for
Oh,
the
You know
rest
what?
of
It's
the
all
like.
AB's fault, by the way. Let's blame AB. He's out
Yep.
making rap albums with Kanye. He's probably on the new Donda too. So
And AB
There
album
you
is-
go.
AB
I like
stuff has been.
They were all
very-
hanging out.
I don't want to say it. Never mind. I'm not gonna say it. But AB needs some work on his music if he really wants to be an artist. I don't knock anybody trying to be an artist, but there's some work that you have to put into it. Just like you have to work to be a wide receiver. You can't just jump out here, put on some Prada glasses, and then be like, I'm a rapper. That's not.
But
how
I
it
can
works.
tell you this: that single that he
Yeah.
had that he was promoting at the club when I was working, they were playing it. It was actually
Mhm.
hitting in the club. That
Pretty
beat
good. That's
was
dope.
that
he has a dope
with
beat.
the
I heard his
speakers.
little.
But was it the
dope.
beat or was it the
Well,
actual
I don't
song?
know what
he's
he's
on it,
saying.
so I'm gonna say his song. It was
But
it
the
was
beat
hitting
is
in the
good.
club. I'll just say that much. It was hitting
Hey.
in the club.
So the producer did his thing essentially.
Yeah.
The beat maker
Yeah.
did his thing.
Yeah, the beat was dope.
Because I
That's
don't
what's
hear
up.
you guys
He
saying like,
performed
oh,
and
he had
everything.
bars. It sounded, it's just kind of like the beat was dope. It was hitting. The beat was.
I mean, when
I
you're
mean,
drunk
his
in the
hottest
club,
bar would
you're
be,
listening
"I
to the
walked off the
beat and
field
all
in the
that.
middle of
So
the
it did its job. It did its
Facts.
job for sure.
That's kind of like you going out and you have a one night stand, and it's kind of like, how was it? And most of the time you want to be like, oh my God, it was amazing. It blew my mind. And you're like, I mean, it did the job. It did the job. Like nobody wants just something that does
It
the
was
job.
great. He just didn't finish.
There you go.
No touchdown.
I gotta go.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm sure I'm trying to get my sorry. I'm just thinking about where you guys are going with that.
When you have retention, you can't think straight. Look at this
No,
stuff.
it
Hey,
helps.
all of that.
It helps.
All
It
of that.
supposedly
bad.
helps.
I don't experience
You need to let
retention,
go
so
for
I don't know what you
clarity.
guys are talking about. Retention does not exist in my life. No, thank
I know.
you.
Do we have that for women? Is it beneficial for us if we do it? I don't think so. I
No,
didn't
we
read
probably
anything
will
on.
become crazy and psycho. We need to
I know
release.
we're already crazy. We are. Yeah, no, we
Release
don't
the
need any more
Kraken.
craziness.
I am not interested in
No. Yeah, we are fine. We do not
I'm
need to
good.
practice that. That is a man thing. That is for
Yeah.
sure.
Whether it's a man or not.
Don't put that on us. No, that ain't. That
I
ain't
am
our
putting
man
it on
thing.
you.
You remember Games
I
of
already
Thrones?
discussed
You
it, Dad.
become
We already
the
discussed that.
dragon queen.
You know, I've never seen Game of Thrones.
Oh,
Me
well,
either.
you don't want to be part of Targaryen or whatever it's called.
I don't know what that means, but
I've never seen it either. I haven't seen one episode.
In other words, Cadence is still like, we not going that route.
They showed a dragon, and it was like a dragon. I'm supposed to
Run
sit
by
here
a
and watch
woman,
a
so
show
listen.
every week with a dragon on it. Like, nah,
Yeah.
bro, I'm good.
I'm like, I don't know if I can relate to this. I saw it. I'm like, I don't know if I can
Nah.
relate to this. I'm
It
next.
was a game. Well, yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I know it was good. No disrespect.
I mean,
to
yeah,
everyone
no
who loves
disrespect.
it,
I know it was
but
good and everybody enjoyed it, but
I
as
just
soon as
couldn't.
I
I
heard
didn't.
that,
Yeah.
ooh, it's medieval and there's a dragon nah, I'm good, bro.
I'm the same way.
You got to smoke a whole lot just to be ready for the first 5 minutes of that show.
Take me to the hood. I like hood, like power.
Power.
I like all that type of
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah,
Good.
them scenes look a little too real though. They look real authentic. It look like I'm not gonna say
With the
it.
dragon scenes or the power scenes?
Power.
Oh, I was about to say. I'm
The
like, what
dragon.
hell?
Yeah, it was
What the hell you
definitely
talking
the
about?
dragons.
No. I did come across a headline though that I thought was really crazy. With U.S. Cryonics Lab, have you guys seen any of that? Where they're talking about basically keeping heads and bodies of 200 people frozen and reviving them through advanced technology.
I see that.
They've been doing that, so.
But my whole thing is heads and bodies. You separating them?
I don't
You
know. I
need
guess
the
like,
brain,
when you
you
become
need
a donor, is it when you become a donor and then they can keep your body and then they do certain things and then you're donating your head? Is that how it happens? And I don't know. I'm not a donor, but
I don't think I would want to be a headless body. Yeah, I don't think I would want to do that. I don't know. Would you
yeah,
guys
I'm
want to
not sure
be
about that.
saved and revived? I don't. Listen,
I
maybe
don't
if you're
know.
holding
I said
back
hell
like
no.
that, it might work. You can hold it, come back in 30 years and be like, hey, I got this.
I don't know. Am I
You know
coming
what I'm
back
saying?
as a queen or what? It depends what I'm coming back as. So
When are they cutting your head off too? Because are you gonna be like this old head and this young body with this
no, I
old
can't. I don't even
messed
like
up
the
face?
thought of all
Like,
this.
It's a little
Crazy.
It's a little weird.
It's
There's
very
a lot
Black
going on.
Mirror.
Yeah.
yeah, it seems a little strange, but who knows what they could do in the future? Because if you'd have told people in the 30s we'd be doing the things we're doing right now with phones and stuff, they would have flipped out. So who's to say what they'll be able to do? In 2050 if we don't destroy the world by then.
I really don't want to know because at the rate things are going, the way my brain is set up, I think I feel like it would just go into overload. But I think people are
You ain't got
doing
no
weird
choice.
things now anyways, like even hiking and stuff like that. Apparently there was a hiker that was,
Hiking is not weird.
girl, I'm talking about like next level hiking, like going on like Mount Everest or, like in the middle of like.
Jenny talking about going and taking
She's
a
talking
smoke
about
break
just
up
going
on
for a nice
hill
walk.
somewhere. Just
Yeah.
hanging out.
Yeah, I'm like that. Hiking is not weird. I love a good hike, by the way.
We've gone hiking together.
Oh,
That was the first day that we met. We went to
There we
Stone
go.
Mountain hiking together.
I'm like, that ain't weird.
Jenny shows up with snacks. You guys want fruit? You want strawberries? I got other
course,
snacks.
I'm
Like she
her.
busted out with like 10
Aw.
snacks out of her bag. She's so cute.
I am.
But
I
no,
always pack snacks.
This guy was literally hanging off the side of a mountain, literally a fingertips grip
I saw
away
that.
from like plummeting to his death. And then he was rescued by the British Coast Guard. I'm gonna tell you, if there was never a time that you'd be happy to see somebody, it would be at that point. Can you imagine?
Was he literally?
No,
I
my
saw
fingers ain't that strong.
the I don't want to say X-ray. I don't even know the terminology, but the
It looked like
video.
night vision.
Yeah, night vision, and he was Was he literally hanging off a finger? That's a strong ass finger. Where he at?
Well, I think he was holding on with his whole hand, but they're just saying basically like, a fingertips, like,
a finger, a grip away. That's crazy.
Jenny's like,
'cause
no, this is literal. I need to know, like, how was this? Was it
See-
like one finger? Was it 5?
I need to
His
watch the video
adrenaline
because
kept
like
him
in
there
my
for
head,
sure.
in my head I'm extra dramatic. So I'm like I could just see him like sliding down the hill, the rocks going everywhere, and it's like, oh no, boom. And then that one finger just like saves him from being on the middle of,
And
like,
when do you
falling
give?
off.
Like, when do you just give up like that? How long was he hanging there for? That's crazy. Because
Where would your arm be? It'd be done. Supporting your entire body weight, would that not pull your shoulder out of its socket? I don't know.
I don't even know if I could do a pull up.
And if your shoulder was pulled out of its socket, could you still hold on? Like, would your hands
Yeah,
still work?
there's
yeah, I
so
mean,
much that goes
when
on
your
with that.
adrenaline is going, you could do a lot. So
There's days
This
I
is
wake up and I have trouble like opening like jars.
eyes.
You really got to put some work into it, or opening a bag of chips or something. You're like, oh, I must have grabbed that wrong and tried
a bag of
I-
chips. Oh, you
Right.
need help.
You know, like when you grab it wrong, you know what I'm saying? So it's
You
like
need some
I
scissors
can't
at that
imagine holding
point.
with your fingers and stuff like on there. So that's crazy.
Yeah, that's probably because it needs to work on that restraint. What did we call it, Jenny?
Retention.
That. Um, so, and actually, really sad news. Before we go to break, in the Bronx, New York, I don't know what y'all got going on out there, but it's getting crazy. There's a suspect wanted for shooting an 11-month-old baby girl in the face.
What
wow.
the hell is wrong with people?
And then here in Atlanta, there was actually a
I
6-month-old
saw
baby
that.
that was
That
shot
was
and
an accident.
killed. It was
an accident, right?
It was an accident. Apparently, it was crossfire from
Oh, I did
whoever
see
was
that.
having a shootout.
Baby was
But
so
like,
cute.
come on, man. Like,
I know.
I mean, look, I'm not even gonna lie. It's getting crazy in Atlanta. Loca Luna had a whole nother shootout.
I
You see
know,
people
I
running
know. They're not-
everywhere.
And they're not going to renew their lease.
Oh,
either.
nah. They
I
said they
read
were
that at
doing
least.
too much. Yeah, that was it. They shut them down.
The owner's like, nah, I can't deal with this no more. I wonder where he's going to go.
Yeah, it's getting scary out here. Every time I go out, I was supposed to go to an event, but I wasn't feeling well. And a couple of my friends called. They're like, "You going out in Atlanta right now?" And I'm like, I mean, this isn't like a regular club. It's a private event, but still, it's
It don't
scary.
matter, like the shooting at Phipps. It doesn't matter if you're in a club or whatever. You know, people carry.
Can't go
so.
shopping. Can't go to church. Can't go to the grocery store. Can't
People
do
say
nothing.
the club, but the club, at least you get searched. And Lenox Mall, you get searched too. You get searched at Lenox now.
Do you know that they even have the drug dogs
Yep.
walking around?
It's safer to go to
police
Lenox
dogs.
and the
Call it drug
club than it
dogs,
is to
Lord.
walk in a parking lot of a
crazy.
grocery store at this point. So
Just saying.
Someday we're gonna figure out we have a gun
go where
problem.
you need to go. Go where you need to go.
I know a lot of people don't like to hear it, but it's just getting crazy to where you can always you're just and it's always the craziest people that have the guns. It's never like you said the super guy actually protecting everybody. It's the weirdo person, and everybody else is going by the laws, and then this one crazy person decides to shoot up.
Ruins
something
it for
and mess up
everybody.
everything. Yep.
Yeah,
It's
people lose
crazy
it.
out
I
here.
don't know.
What are your opinions on like gun law? Do you think that I feel like people should undergo a mental evaluation before being approved for a firearm.
I agree.
That's
Everybody
the
agrees
only
with that
thing.
except for
That
the
sounds
politicians
good, but
because
you
they
know
got
what
people
though?
in their
Some
pockets.
people go crazy. Like something ticks them off, and you just lose it. So you could be mentally stable, quote mentally stable, but then something might happen. Someone might piss you off, and you literally it just triggers a whole new side of you. Because you don't have to have like a record of like mental illness or a record for any felonies, misdemeanors, or anything.
But I think that anybody
go
who
crazy.
has that record shouldn't be able to have guns and stuff.
Facts.
So we can at least get rid of those people out of the way. Now, yeah, I get it. Everybody can kind of flip out one day and make a bad decision in their life and stuff like that. But the people who we already know aren't mentally capable to have guns, they should be on a list to where you're like, no, you can't go buy a gun. Now, if they go buy it illegally or do whatever, that's on them or whatever. But I don't know. There's got to be something that's done because it's really getting out of control. It really is.
So basically, moral of the story is be safe, use your weapons responsibly, and I don't know. At this point, I think
and
I'm gonna
practice
just live in a
semen
bubble.
retention.
Yep. And on that note, we're going to take a quick break, but we'll be right back. Make sure you guys don't go anywhere. You're listening to the Abbie Knights Show.
Wake your ass up. It's time for the Abbie Knights Morning Show, the best show in the city.